they waiting for anything except the hour to come to them suddenly? But its signs have already come. Is Allah talking to us, brothers and sisters? Are you waiting for the hour to confront you, to hit you, to smack you in the face?
People ask Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to tell them, when will the hour strike? When will it take place? And we all know the account when Jibreel alayhi salam visited the Muslims at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he appeared as a human being dressed in very white clothes, and he came and he sat to the halaqah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and started to ask him about Islam and ihsan and iman. And then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will answer him, and after every answer Jibreel will say, Sadaqta ya Rasulullah, verily you have told the truth. And then the companions were astonished. How could someone who is asking a question will say you have told the truth? How did he know that it was the truth? And then after that, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained to them after the departure of Jibreel that it was Jibreel who came to teach them the elements of their deen. And among the questions that Jibreel asked was the question about the hour. When will it be? And then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam answered by saying, Mal mas'ulu anha bi'a'lama min as-sa'il. That the one who is asked the question does not know any more than the one who asked the question. And indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in Al-Quran Al-Kareem, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا فِيمَا أَنْتَ مِنْ ذِكْرَاهَا إلى ربك منتهاها إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها. They ask you concerning the hour. What do you know about the knowledge of the hour? Verily, you only are a warner about the approach of the hour. No one knows. There were 16 ayat in Al-Quran Al-Kareem that mentioned the hour and asserted that no one knows when the hour will strike, unlike many of the people around us who predicted that the hour will strike on such and such date. And one stands very clear in my mind. One of the televangelists went on television in 1994 and he said that the day of judgment will strike on March 22nd, 1996. I still remember that. March 22nd, 1996 came and it's gone, and the hour did not strike because the knowledge is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that there are minor signs and there are major signs. Now the minor signs, some of the scholars told us that all of them came to pass. We have witnessed all of the minor signs. Now the concern of this presentation is about some of the 10 major signs of the approach of the hour. 5 of those 10 seem to be cosmic in nature, that they are related to certain happenings that are related to the cosmos, certain universal happenings that will take place that will tell us that the hour is approaching. And one of them is that the sun will appear from the west instead of the east. We have known that for years and years and years, and we were told that the sun will appear from the west as a sign that the hour is approaching. Now again, I remind myself and I remind my sisters and brothers that whatever I will mention from science that people really put as the absolute truth when we know it is not. But what we know from science is the following. What is happening is that the earth has been rotating around its axis since the creation of the universe. In the beginning, our earth used to complete one complete circle around its axis in 4 hours. It used to be very fast. And it has been slowing down since then. Now it completes one rotation around its axis in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. And scientists know that the speed is going to diminish. The Earth is going to slow down up to a point where it will not be able to support any more decrease in its speed. When that will happen, the Earth will behave like a spring, that you rotate in a certain direction up to a certain point when you cannot really wind it any further in that direction. Then if you leave it, what will happen? It will start to rotate in the opposite direction. And the Earth is going to do that. That's what scientists tell us, that the Earth is going to slow and slow and slow up to a point where it cannot, because of its mass, slow any further. Then it will stop briefly and will start to rotate in a clockwise fashion. And guess what will happen when that takes place? The sun will appear from the west. And the hadith related through the authority of Hudhayfa ibn al-Yaman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam about this is very clear. When the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam is reported to have said that when the hour approaches, 2 nights will join each other and the people will wake up from the first night to see that the night is not over yet. And they will be terrified and they will be scared and they will find that the sun did not come out. And another night came, and then 2 nights will appear in a row. And then after that, the sun will appear again, but this time it will come from the west instead of the east.
When that sign is seen, everybody will believe. SubhanAllah, even after Dajjal and Isa comes down, there are still going to be people who don't believe.
They will believe. When they see the sun coming from the west, they will say, we believe, we believe. But when do you believe? After you've seen reality? Where were you before?
When the sun comes out of the west, who are you going to resort to? The righteous believers and the pious believers who wake up for tahajjud and pray the nightfall prayers, one of them will wake up at that night and pray to Allah. And he prays his usual prayers. He reads his juz'ah, his half a juz'ah, his 2 juz'ah, his 3 juz'ah. And then he gets to sleep. Usually, he reads his juz'ah, gets to sleep, wakes up for Fajr. But this time, he'll read his juz'ah, he'll read what he usually reads, gets to sleep, wakes up, he realizes the night is still long. So he prays to Allah again, and yet Fajr has not even entered. And then he sleeps again, wakes up, thinks that Fajr is coming, about to enter, prays again to Allah Azza wa Jal, sleeps again, wakes up, it's still not Fajr. So he realizes something there.
اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون.
اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون. Draws near to mankind. Is their reckoning? Is their destruction? Yet they turn away in heedlessness.